I'm getting high, closer to my dream.
A Diamond in Rough was founded back in 2008. I had the vision that I wanted to help women due to the fact that I'm a woman, and I realized in my journey and my path with my own life that it's not easy being a single parent, being a woman, that I really didn't have a lot of help when I was coming up in my younger years and trying to find my way and learn who I was. And so I decided, after going through and having realized who I am and became the woman that I am now, that wow, I needed to be a light and help other women such as like myself know that it's okay that you can ask for help, or it's okay to fall but get back up. So Diamond in Rough became an outreach and consultant company. The organization works with women who may have experienced trauma, substance abuse, domestic violence, those who are at risk of being homeless, those who have been diagnosed with HIV and AIDS, and women who are transitioning out of incarceration. These factors may disrupt, a healthy social, self-sufficient lifestyle, because you have all these stigmas that has been placed in some of these women's lives and issues that they have been dealing with. So I decided in 2011 to open an independent sober living home and program to help break the cycle of homelessness and domestic violence and prostitution, and allow me to share with other women my own story of survival. A Diamond in Rough has served over 50 women with case management, outpatient services, treatment referrals. We do counseling. We have food and clothing access. We do self-empowerment and community health classes, and assist in if they need to apply for Medi-Cal or health services and Social Security. With that, we implement a curriculum that promotes social and emotional wellness. We target women who have lived either in emergency shelters or transitional facilities. Over 50% of the women who enter into a Diamond in Rough have graduated within their 18 months, pursuing various degrees in higher education, pursuing housing, permanent housing. So Diamond in Rough is, to me, a program, not just a housing or a place to lay your head, but basically a program, your program. The goal is to help you to become self-sufficient.
It's a few steps that's needed to get into the transitional home and the Diamond in the Rough. The first step is to visit our website, which is www.adiamondintheroughhouse.org. And once you go to our website, you will go to supported services, and then click the eligibility form. You'll fill out the eligibility form, which is just giving us a little bit of background information on your current situation. Are you in a shelter? Are you staying with friends or family? Are you just now becoming homeless? Are you battling addiction? Are you battling any type of mental health or disabilities, just so we'll know how to better serve you. So once you fill out that form, usually within 24 to 48 hours, I will give them a call back and set up a one-on-one interview with the executive director and founder, which is Tracy Nels Bell. And then they'll do a tour of the house. Come in and, besides getting a tour, they'll get interviewed by Tracy. She'll go over some basic ground rules. And then from that point, we usually make a decision if they are a good fit for a diamond in the rough. That's the beautiful thing about a diamond in the rough. Our program is all about healing and becoming whole. So that yes, we have a facility, we have a beautiful home here, we have a bed for you, but this is the opportunity for you to become self-sufficient, for you to be able to work on those things and get out of the hustle and bustle of trying to find out where you're going to stay. It's all about, okay, I'm grounded, I don't have to look for nowhere to stay for the next 18 months because our program is 18 months. And so with that part out of the way, you can start to focus on self. You can start to focus on where you want to go, where you came from, and where you're going. We have a 21-day rule. Once you come in here, you have 21 days that we will reassess you to see if you're a good fit. And then at that point, and it goes both ways, you can either say this is not working for me, or we can let you know that this is not working. Each woman has their own personal program. So once they come into the program, we do a one-on-one assessment with a short-term goal and a long-term goal, just to see where they're trying to go and to make sure that they're on track. So if it's dealing with recovery, for example, if a woman comes in here dealing with recovery, of course you have to test and clean because we are a sober living home. So once we find out that she is clean and has a little bit of time under her belt, we make sure that we try to support her with the other services that we have, like Highland. Highland is one of the programs that we use for outpatient, where they can get recovery services that can help them with their, and then East Bay Recovery, I believe, is another program that we also use. So we try to make sure the women have a lot of support. Failure in the program is not doing what you need to do. Failure is not coming in on curfew on time. Failure is drinking alcohol, using drugs when you know you're not supposed to. Failure is being threatening. Failure is coming in here with a negative attitude and the woe of me attitude. Nothing's going to change. This is just how you are. With that type of mentality, it's not going to work. Success in the program looks like you're coming in ready to change. You're coming in wanting to do different, wanting and willing to receive the tools that we have to offer to get you on a new level of playing field of life. Because usually you're coming in here, you're broken, you're upset, you're all in about the hustle and bustle of life. So now you can try to relax and just focus on you.
Right now, we currently house 8 women at a time. We do not have a lot of space. So right now we're really trying to campaign and fundraise. That's why we're having our second annual fundraiser this year called A Diamond and a Mic 2, which focuses on women looking at themselves, people focusing on change and how can we make it better in our community. And the focal point of the event is to see the different voices in art, or it can be in dance, it can be in spoken word, but just a showing of different talent dealing with the controversy behind homelessness and poverty and change and speaking out about these different issues. And I'm so excited because this year my main focus is to raise money for the expansion of Diamond Ruff services to address the urgent and increasing needs of those families who are homeless and displaced here in the East Bay and other counties. We're looking for financial support from private foundations, private donors, corporate companies, to help support a Diamond in the Rough to expand our services to reach more women that are affected by poverty, homelessness, substance abuse, domestic violence. I really want to help women and children. They are so frequently denied housing or discriminated against. They have economic challenges. You look around and you're just like, I need to really do something. I am one person, but if my desire is to help them, I by any means necessary, I will. So I'm really trying to open a women and children's home to address the issues and of homelessness and successfully help change their lives, the lives of the city's poorest and the most vulnerable populations.
I'm getting high.